As you're getting to levels 4 through 6, this is a good time to simplify and streamline what you do in terms of your visual media and your messaging in general. So yeah, maybe like a classic example is like a website. When it's time to revisit your website, not only do you need to maybe revisit the look, but I can almost guarantee you on 90% of church websites, even if they look good, they have information that's irrelevant and doesn't need to be on the site. Or it's positioned in the wrong place on the site. For example, very few people care about the history of your church. Very few people. If you want to have it on your website, it does not need to be front and center, and it just needs to be very minimal. Of course, it needs to be messaged in the right way and everything and all that as well. But a lot of times we see these websites that contain so much information. That was part of the rebranding process when I was working for this church, was I had to go through and also simplify the website because it just had way too much information, and it was almost like people, because they see too much when they come to the site, they just they pass. Their brain is literally overwhelmed by information, and it's I don't want to get into all the science of it, but it's actually a survival technique thing that kicks in and says, this is going to take too much work for you to try to figure this out. Pass. And so yeah, this is a good time in general. We talked about websites, but just in general to streamline and simplify your information. And in that process, like you said, Bo, it would be maybe simplifying just, what type of media materials and options that you even have available and use.